Morning, guys. Well, after a great turnout Saturday just gone for the United Kingdom rally, I'm feeling a little bit deflated this morning with current events that's happened. Obviously, the first one with Tommy getting incarcerated for 18 months, which is on a civil matter. Obviously not criminal, and then putting him into one of the worst nicks in the country, to be honest, Category A. Why couldn't he have gone somewhere else? Do you know what I mean? That's not going to be putting him in danger. And now we hear that the governor, Jenny Louis, she said for financial reasons, they're no longer going to be able to keep him in that suite, which is the solitary suite, which we would have had amenities like TV and the rest of it, so that he could see what's going on anyway on the outside world. Now there's the option. He either goes down on the block with the rest of the cons, where he's going to be in imminent danger, I reckon, definitely, or he goes into a solitary cell which has got no bed, basically the basic stuff, you know, that he's which is going to impact on his mental health, because if he's going to be in there for 9 months, I mean, we're just going on, he's got 18 months, so if he does 9, this is what we're looking at, really. So there's the two options. He either goes on the general wing, where he's going to get threatened, if you like, possibly, but I think definitely. Or he goes into a solitary confinement, into a place that's got no amenities, no bed, no nothing. It's going to destroy his mental health. So I'm going to write to my MP regarding the safety of Tommy, because this surely goes against all his human rights, I would have thought. I mean, I can't understand. Well, I do understand why they've done it. This is another case of political prisoner. So, which is why they've chucked him into a Cat A Belmarsh, one of the worst nicks, as I said, and full of certain demographic gangs which are running the place. And obviously he's going to be enemy, or public enemy number one, isn't he, really? So there's that. And now we hear, obviously, the Southport case with the alleged perpetrator, that they've now found material that he downloaded from an Al-Qaeda terrorist training manual, plus he's holding ricin, which is deadly poison. Probably had enough to kill probably several people, could be 700, we don't know. But the fact of the matter is that the Home Office and this government have lied. Basically, they knew the facts and they've kept it from us. In fact, I would say that they're instrumental in a lot of what we saw came out afterwards. These riots, the protests, and now we're seeing, obviously, we've got political prisoners that were just protesting. They weren't involved in the riots. They weren't, you know, chucking stuff about or setting fire to certain hotels. They were just on a protest. And now we've seen the death of Peter Lynch, one of the protesters, just for basically shouting at the police and saying, "Protect my children." And that was it. So now he's sadly gone. So I think the Home Secretary, Yvette Cooper, and Starmer have got serious questions to ask. Really serious questions. Because if they've lied and withheld all this information from the public, I mean, that's more or less inciting all the riots and the protests that happened. Obviously, the first one in Downing Street, and then it led on to the Southport ones. No, it could be the other way around, not sure, but it was definitely the Southport, Downing Street, and the subsequent protests and riots that happened afterwards. So, I don't know. And we got the budget today. God knows what that's going to be like. Well, I really don't. This government, they're just out of control, you know. I knew it was going to be bad, to be honest. I knew Labour would get in because of the apathy of, you know, the voters are going to thought, well, why bother voting? And that's probably, you know, that's the reason why Labour got in. But they've got in without a mandate. You know, what was it? 80% 80% of the country voted for him. So they've got 20% of the Labour voters got him in. And so I don't class that as a mandate to rule. And look what's happened in the 4 months they've been in. Absolute carnage. And as I say, I'm not looking forward to this budget, but we'll wait and see. All right, guys, I'm going to be writing to my MP regarding Tommy's case in Belmarsh and the decision to move him out of that suite that he was going to be serving, but now it looks like he's either, you know, on the block or in a confined area with no bed, no amenities. I don't know. Anyway, guys, take care. Keep your chins up. I'm sure things are going to get better. When? I don't know. Take care now. Bye.